Is it this mic? Oh, shoot. Hi. It is way louder than I expected it to be. Okay, this is. I can't even hear myself. Okay. What about this? Is this hearable? How's this? How we're doing? Is anyone there? Can you hear me? Hello? Okay, I'm gonna pop the chat out so I don't stare at the stats. And then I'm gonna put the music. Mic quality is pretty bad. Hmm. Oh, okay. I'm using the. This is it. This is the microphone. Is it? Is it my fan, perhaps? Maybe I need like a filter. Um, Noise suppression. Is that it? Is this? How's this? That's a lot better. Like, are in a car. Sorry, it's like the hottest day on the planet right now, so I have to have the fan on. Alright, that's a lot better. We're good then. What's it? Nothing going on? Why you can't? Oh, okay. Alright, Ursula looked like he was trying to turn my fan off and I was gonna fight her. Okay. 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 It's okay, I completely understand if fan is needed in this era, yeah. It wouldn't be if I was a champ. Okay, I should just put on my face cam. Face cam, I decided? Yes. Okay. Okay. Thing is right there. Okay. So I don't really have anything fancy plans. I was just trying to get back on YouTube for the 15th time. I was pretty close to doing it last time. Oh, that's the music. I got confused. Yeah, it was pretty close. We're getting there. One day. Wow. This fan is gonna blow away everything. I think your mic works if you want to say hi. Just gonna find a needle. Okay, I found a needle in a haystack. Um, Try again. Whoa. Okay. Can you guys hear Ursula? Knitting boy? Yes, that's my knitting boy. We're gonna take this old candle because I'm not allowed to use candles because of the bird. But we can make use of it for. Okay, I gotta extend my hands out so you can see me. Pretty sure beeswax is better than paraffin, but recycling is good, right? It's good for the planet. The planet needs a couple heroes. If the weather is, are you bookbinding? That's so cool. I haven't kept up with the channel in a while. What are you gonna bind? I'm gonna work on books for my Kickstarter. Um, I was gonna do them all, but toner is expensive. and that's a lot of work. But I promised hardcovers, so I can do those. They'll be expensive no matter what, and I already got the supplies. And then when I'm a super amazing bookbinder, I can charge you guys $10 million a book, and it'll be a steal. God, this was the book that I. 200 is expensive indeed. Yeah, and it's cheaper than ink, which is the saddest part. Okay, start here. I gotta find a place where my hands are seeable. I think this way, maybe. Well, hey, you can stare at me. A little bit better there, I think. It's a whole lot of pages. It is so many pages. But sorry. I DM'd Ursula, so hopefully she got my DMs about stuff. Yeah. It's one of those, like, tight money kind of years. Yay. But, such is life. We're gonna bind books together. So we have to do, like, our setup stitch here. And then we kind of hook everything else on top of this stitch. Make sure that the tail goes through. I used to love writing books when I was in elementary school. I could get back into this as a hobby. I love writing books. I just hate having to pay to print them. So tonight, Ursula is gonna finish the ebooks, unless she already did, and I just didn't see. Yeah, so she's gonna do that, and then you guys can buy this book in all of its glory. It'll be a long ass time before the print goes into fully printedness mode. Maybe I should just get into bookbinding. I'll use all my excess paper here, and we can. Okay, this is where I screwed up the last time. I've already sewn this book together, but I sewed it in the wrong order. Okay, so 10 goes to 11. I can make little notebooks. Hand-bound notebooks? That'd be pretty cool. That'd give me something to do on the YouTube. Bookbinding is so fun. It really is. I could just not bind it myself and sell it as kits. That's the real trick. Oh shoot, I was gonna record this so that I can put YouTube stuff over it later. So I hit record, we're good. So we're gonna hook these stitches onto the little setup stitches we have here. It's hard to see because I'm doing it in white thread. But what's going to happen is we're going to have a great time together. I've never bookbinded before. It's very interesting. It is. It's a lot of work. And it's hard to find the supplies. This one looks like that. And we move on to the next one. We need to make sure pages are in correct order, and I got that, so we can move onward. Like, this is the only book that I've got all ready to sew, so we're gonna have to go through some other ones the full way, the full shebang, as it were. Alright, just tuck into the single stitch. I wish I had a curved needle. That'd make life a little easier. I just got an embroidery needle. Better than my quilting needle, which is like 5,000 yards long. Very useful when quilting. I've like hand quilted too. I've decided to just do everything by hand. I'm just gonna become like, what's Amish but not religious? That's me. It's my life goal. No, I want to be on the grid, please. Okay, I guess that's no. You know, like I would just want to be exactly. So crafty. I'm wily. I'm a wily little coyote. What I want to do with Avo, I want to, because we have our plan, like our secret plan for Crow Story. I want to do that. Yeah. Then people would read it. So like once the book is all once I don't know. What to do with Apple? Yeah. You could build a whole empire. I thought it'd be a fun thing to start working on after you're done with the ebooks and you want to stream with me. Yeah, I've been coming up with like a plan to get back into YouTube. Yeah, this is my fifth attempt. You know what? Just because I haven't succeeded the last times doesn't mean I won't succeed this time. Each time I get closer. Yeah, so I was thinking of doing something similar to 100 Days of Comic by myself. Because that's the one that's worked.
I'm having flashbacks.
Not you, me.
Okay.
Well, not entirely that, because I want to have a day off to like actually make the video. It's more about 100 days of videos than anything. But I have like plans for afternoon streams on a certain day. I think it was Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. Good day to start. Yeah, Tuesday stream. Monday I wanted to do a video. I want to start doing videos that I want to do. And then other days it can be educational videos that I need to do. So that I can do like the character design videos or just talking about RPs and stuff. Because those videos don't do bad. And the thing is, I was looking at my stats What are you doing with the candle? I'm waxing my thread so that it doesn't get as tangled. And it also strengthens it. You typically would use like beeswax, but I have so many candles that I want to use.
Yeah.
Because I can't use them anymore because you can't really use paraffin candles or any candles when you have a bird in the house. So I figured I may as well use them to wax my threads while I have them. I think of beeswax for your candles, for your threads will last forever. But yeah, what was I saying? YouTube plans. Yeah. But I was thinking we could work on making the Avo webtoon thing. Because it would probably be cool. And then we can also sell the books because they're different. Then we won't have to worry about whether or not it's printable. These holes are so much easier to go through because I've already found this book before. It's like when you watch those book repair videos and they are like sewing an old signature back into a book. That's the energy that's occurring right here. Oh. Like I've gotten pretty fast at doing this, all things considered. But it's still slow going. It's doing shit by hand, right? But I need more stuff that I can do by myself on camera that's like kind of vaguely interesting to watch. Because like writing is not one of those things. Writing is very focused.
Mm-hmm.
I should just like film my fingers typing, and you guys can judge me. Make click clack, click click clack, and click clack, click. Okay. Because it's cold. Yeah. If you wanted, you could hold me on Discord. You don't have to though. Bookbinding? Yeah. We're bookbinding together. Bind with us. See, I feel like it's just like I love watching bookbinding videos. So I thought maybe y'all would want to watch me do this. If I get enough footage of myself doing it, it'll be great for background video, which is what I want to do. I know Ursula wants to become a VTuber. That's her job. Her goal. Alright, this bowl is being finicky. Okay, I got it. Well, I was just saying that Ursula's got like a great VTuber voice. She's got like a high-pitched little voice. That's VTuber energy, right? Adorable, cute. VTuber. Because it's stressful to always go on camera. Oh, the covers are so hard. I always ruin the books at the covers. Like, all I've got done is some text blocks so far. Went a little too far. The text blocks are just the best part. Just give me text blocks, please. Oh. Um, yeah, but my plans for YouTube will be interrupted at some point because I'll be going to Calgary, apparently. Which is wild. Not a place I expected to go. Don't look, it's not YouTube friendly. Ignore what you saw there. If you saw anything at all, I don't know. I saw. That's the thing with Abo, is just everyone's constantly naked in this book. That's my selling point. For the most part, it's non-sexual nudity. Semi-sexual. And I want everyone to chill out. That's another thing I'm working on, is the asexual anthology. A lot of people from the Discord applied. Oh shoot, I never got back to the pros people. Oops. Something to add to my chill as a villain. Chillin' like a villain. I am also. Chill. I've been listening to this cover of One Winged Angel, but it's Kirby music, and I love it. Where were we? I'm terrible at making knots when it comes to sewing. One of my negative qualities. One of my few negative qualities. Man, I miss sewing. And by sewing, I mean I miss doing embroidery sometimes. I used to embroider real good. Could turn this into a cross stitch channel. I have lots of cross stitching I need to do. Let me cross stitch your OCs. That'll be my thing. Cross stitching is like pixel art for old people. right? I keep telling myself to get back into embroidery and sewing, but I forget it. Yeah. Well, I used to work as an embroiderer. Like that was my job, and I miss doing that. That was more computer work than it was like actual sewing stuff. Like except from like machine maintenance. Oh, losing a signature. So, going all over the place, I guess. But yeah, I used to work doing the embroidery machine. And like when I actually learned to use like the sewing machine, it was a lot easier. So that was good. Because I used to be scared of using the sewing machine. But after you use like the big like machines, it's a lot less scary. So the things go fast. So loud. But it was very like chill work. Like zoning out sometimes. Especially when it was like really long designs. When it was like really short designs, like very few stitches, you'd have to like be preparing things for the next round. It'd be very stressful. And you'd need help. Overlockers scare me. I don't know what those are. The other thing on my to-do list is to get back into Patreon hangouts. That'll help too. 'Cause I don't socialize enough to begin with. And then there's people that pay to show up. I need to do that, and I need to like I was saying I need to advertise my one-on-one critiques a lot more. Because those are fun. I only do them with ink, but it's ink being a person, not a not like ink. But like there where I read like super long. Oh, Surgers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Surgers are a bit scary. Because where I worked, they also like made the clothing. Some of it, not all of it, but so they had Surgers. They go so fast. It's so loud. But it was so loud when the embroidery machine was going. Then I will sell books with my mom. Because she'll make all these sketchbooks and we'll be good. We'll be super profitable. Amazing. First time catching your stream recently, and your videos helped me immensely with the comic I'm working on. Can't stick around long because I'm at work. Well, thank you for showing up and saying hi, and thank you for watching. I appreciate it. All of the support. Super awesome. I'm always surprised to hear there's like new people watching, but it's so cool. Right. Another thing that's like puts me off of like getting back into YouTube and like social media and stuff is just the fact that Twitter's gone. It's like losing an entire like advertising like platform is insane. Absurd. Everything that's been going on with that is like I cannot believe it every day. Like it's been good for my mental health to be away from Twitter. It showed up on my oh my goodness. Guys, can we not? Can we not? Oh, your mom's calling you. You're getting called. Go! Go! Anyway, sorry about that. Well, I'm glad I'm still in recommendeds. There's a lot of content to binge. I at least have that going for me. Like, I have enough content that I've never gone without money from YouTube yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there, my friends. But it's okay. Because, like, I got back into doing writing. I've been doing really well with that. But yeah. I think I can do it. I just need to have a plan. Because it's not like this is the first time that I've gone away from YouTube and come back. And last time I did that, I came back even stronger. Which means I'm gonna do that again. Oh my god, I've been watching people play Among Us. Among Us. I was telling my brother about it. I was like, oh, I'm watching people play Among Us. And he had no clue what I was talking about until I enunciated properly. And he was like, oh, Among Us. It's weird to see people play it in current year. But I've been watching a lot of Alpharetta. I've been watching your videos since 2015, 2016. Yeah! Yeah. A lot of people like that. Happy to see it. I don't think anyone's around from when I first started like making videos, because that was in like 2012-ish. And that's when I went away. Like none of those videos are up because they're all like pre-transition. But there were people that watched back then. Those people would be mostly like pretty mouth, like early fans. Oh, this whole Kickstarter has been one of my most stressful. It's just because this year got so bad that um like yeah, like this year, like the bills were insane. Like we started this year with cat dying and Beto like fainting and all of the stuff. So that cost all sorts of money. And now I'm in the hole, which is great. Like the thing is though, um, like I'm always gonna have the money to print the books. Like that's fine. I just have to borrow it. So I don't like that. It's just this year has been so bad. And like the economy's bad. I'm being yelled at by a cat. And like housing, so expensive. I don't know how anyone does that. But yeah, all I gotta do is get back into the world of making things. And we'll be golden. But I've been super stressed. Which makes me not want to do things. Which sucks because this project is so important to me. I wanted, so what my plan is kind of to work, God, yeah, economy sucks right now, major struggle. Definitely relate. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Because we had to use up the Kickstarter funds, which is something I've never done before. I'm hoping, like, I can make stuff back with the anthology too, because I imagine that's going to do well. People really like anthologies, and I feel like a lot of people have been waiting for like asexual content, so hopefully they'll come out of the woodwork. Oh no, it's the Blood Moon, guys. That's what this song is. It's the one evil song in the otherwise chill soundtrack we're listening to. What am I currently working on? I'm working on the Books of Avo. I'm making the hardcover copies. Then I'm gonna get the paperbacks just printed at a print shop. The initial plan was to do it all myself, but it kind of fell through. Yeah, but this is like a book I've been working on since I was a tiny little child. Yeah. It was like I was 10 or 12 when I started working on this. And now I'm getting the first book out, which is super cool. So what my plan is to do, and I remember I've been talking about this, is I want to like experiment with webtoon format, and I want to make some like easy. Oh, back to work. Okay, have fun at work. I'm currently at work. But like my plan is to make kind of like easy reader stuff on Webtoon. Um, where like I take my novel and I space out the paragraphs, kind of, so that it's read. You can read it in chunks, kind of. What book are you making? I'm making um the Books of Avo. Here, I should like bring one of like the covers over, and then we can all stare at it. I have a bunch of like these soft covers that I was gonna do, but I'm not gonna use them anymore. So I'm gonna have to come up with something for the hardcover look. I'm not sure yet. What I'll do with that. Alright, just do sound effects. I want to make a book, but I keep getting writing block, having too many ideas at once. Yeah, you kind of just gotta pick one, because books are so much work that you need to be able to get them done. Yeah, that's great advice. Super articulate. No, but like, yeah, you're not gonna get things done until you do the thing. I had writing block for like a year or so, and I eventually realized that it was all like um there was like mental stuff, but eventually it wasn't mental stuff, and I could have just started writing it. And I needed to just sit down and kick my butt and do it. Why are you binding it today? Um, to entertain you. I don't know. Basically, I needed something to do, and I don't draw. So I'm the crafty boy. Oh, just like why I'm doing it? Um, because hardcover books are expensive. And I promised hardcover books, and I'm just gonna use my labor. Because, like, technically, if you're counting the hours it takes to make this, gonna cost way more. It should cost way more. But if I'm streaming while I do it, it helps me kind of break even on the whole thing. Um, are you binding it today to put the cover over it, or are you just doing it inside and someone's gonna help with the cover? I'll put the covers on. I don't have them really ready um, at the moment, but basically, like, um, for like case-bound books, which is what this is going to be, you make the cover separate and then you kind of glue it onto the end pages. Goodness, this is a tight little stitch. So like I make the text block and then I glue the end pages on it and then I glue the end pages onto the case. But I have like 10 books to sew, and I haven't even printed all of them. I was gonna print more than 10, but yeah. It ended up taking way more ink than was expected. So I changed my mind on what I'm doing. Only 2 peoples? Say, I'm not sure what you're saying. No. 4? What? Whoa. I've made a knot. I wasn't paying attention and I made a freaking knot. It was near the end. Or did you find the voice actor? Um, like, I know how some people find voice acted for a series and they. Um, I don't know why I would need a voice actor. I'm not sure. Like, I have an audio book. Um, the book is for a project. Oh, you're looking for a voice actor? Yeah, I have no clue where to find voice actors. Um, like I hired someone to do my my audiobook for Honeywalls, which was another one of my books. And I just got a friend of a friend, kind of referred. Asking how to find it because I a bit worried about asking people. Yeah, well, you just gotta ask people. If you're looking for voice actors, you just gotta find voice actors and ask them. I think there's like a site that people tend to look. There are way too many illustrations. It's part of my problem. Part of the problem in printing it was I made too many illustrations. so it costs money to print those. Do you know what FNAF is? Yes, I am aware of FNAF. I'm cultured. My goodness. I did not sleep enough last night. Do you like it or hate it or don't know? I don't have a huge opinion one way or the other. I don't think about it much, honestly. It feels a little overly convoluted. But I think that's just because, like, game theorists got really involved in it, and everything gets convoluted when game theorists. I'm asking because a movie's coming out in October? Yeah, well. I will not be watching it, because even if FNAF is, like, good and the movie's good, I'm just not a big horror fan. It's gonna be 3 hours? Oh my goodness. It's a very long movie. Yeah, I don't know. I don't imagine it's gonna be that great, but it could be. Who knows? Like video game adaptations don't have a super good record. And I'm pretty sure this one's like been in production hell a little bit, from what I understand. Sorry. Thank you. Oh my god, there's so many signatures in this book. Goodness. What have I done? What have I done? I was just asking how I get motivated to make videos slash art. I think I've been thinking about posting more on my account, but I don't know what I should post. Like, I wanted to do more art content, but I feel like it's not coming out the way I want it in my head. Um, it's really a mix of things. Like, you kind of have to balance um, getting out, oh, getting out things good and getting things out at all. You don't want to like over analyze yourself too much to the point where you get nothing out. But you also don't want to put things out prematurely that you don't like. Um, um, I'm honestly in the same boat right now. I'm trying to get more content out, more art and YouTube content. Um, but not really sure. For me, I think that um, I think I'm gonna focus on getting some quantity out and then worry about quality because then I won't be as precious about it. If that makes sense at all. I just don't. I don't like the word cringe sometimes. I mean, if something's cringe, as long as you like it, like who cares, right? Be as cringe or not as you want to be. Don't let nobody stop you from being a cringe. The only true cringe is being a bigot, so as long as you don't do that, we got this. J.K. Rowling, super freaking cringe. Yeah. Tangled on my fingers. Like, I like the art, like gotcha commentary. I also feel like I see people in the community I get in a lot of drama. Um, I'm gonna go get a snack, maybe some ice cream. Oh, jealous. I feel like most communities got drama. Like, it's just a human thing. I guess some animals also. There's animal drama. There's such drama in my house. Whenever you have a husky, that's drama. Can you imagine dogs having drama channels? It's adorable. I don't know why that tickles me, so. Yeah, I'm thinking like Tuesday afternoon streams. It'd be so quiet, like it is now, and chill. So long as I can think of something to do. That's the issue, is I always run out of things to do on stream. But I don't draw. Making books. I'm gonna run out of books to make at some point. Then what do I do, guys? Become a gamer? No one likes gaming streams. Like, I feel like that's dead, right? Video gaming is dead. No one plays video games anymore. I think it's more like that thing where you want your channel to like have a certain theme to it, and if you go off that theme, YouTube like punishes you for it. But I can do whatever I want. Oh, is this the last one? Second last one. Second last one, guys. And we're gonna be done this one. This singular book. Finished. That'll be great. Because like one of my worst performing videos was like a vlog I did on the main channel. It got like 50 views, and this was at a time we were getting like 3,000 views a video. So it was that one was a big yikes. YouTube was mad at me. YouTube gods punished me severely for the crime of um, doing something other than regular content. And like a big part of it is like recommendations, but like another part is obviously like people subscribe for a reason, and if you kind of go off of that reason, it makes sense that less people are going to watch a video. Like, it's always a risk to experiment. But sometimes it can turn out good, you know? Which is difficult to square up in my head. That like just because one risk didn't work doesn't mean like every single risk is bad. Because like it's also bad to be stagnant and do the same things over and over again. I kind of need to look at other art YouTubers and stuff, especially those that were active around the time I was like more active, and see kind of what their trajectory was compared to me. We did it! A text block. We did a text block, guys. It worked out. Now I just need to tie it off. But 1 month. 2. was at way too many knots. It's so big. Beefy. Okay, now it's a book. I thought it was upside down, so I was flipping between. So pretty. It needs some glue on the back. Wait, is that upside down? Oh my god. Is there like an upside down section, or did I just flip the book? Oh, I flipped it. I flipped it for you guys, and I forgot that I did that mid-flip. And then I assumed that I'd sewn the book upside down. But I did. I just was trying to show you guys the book. Wait. No, oh my god, okay. I need to stop. I'm confusing myself immeasurably. Do I have an estimate on shipping costs? Do I have an estimate on shipping costs? That's a question that Ursula is currently asking me. I just saw my phone light up. I don't know if she's in the chat. My estimate is like $2,000, probably. There's 125 at most that need to be shipped. And shipping, it's usually somewhere between $10 and $20 per box. Yeah. I'm gonna put this text block away and I'm gonna be right back. Okay? Hold down the fort. Alright, I'm back. if anyone is still here. Oh, it's so hot. Oh my god. I got a water, but it's so hot, guys. It sucks, because when it's this hot, you don't even get to go outside. Well, this is just blank paper. Oh, we have like a test print. Set this somewhere. Alright. Put this in my candle. Um, that should be the setup. Yeah. Now we need to fold pages. We need to make signatures. Take the bone folder. We have a signature. We did it. We did it, guys. Well done. Doing great. Together, we got this. Affinity is bugging out on me and won't let me save anything. Oh no! Affinity, stop doing that to Gleam. Man, I really want to make a visual novel. One day, I will do this. I'll live my dream. And it'll be great. But until then, I'm gonna figure out how to make these easy reader things. And they're gonna be so good, and everyone's gonna love them. I hope the Webtoons audience is prepared for the book. Man, the illustrations in this are so pretty. Gotta go to a meeting. I'll be back later. Alright, have fun in your meeting. Head off. It was a chill stream. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry about Affinity. Oh, we got a misprint. Love it. This segment. Busted. Yep. Okay. Well, with all the misprints and other BS, like, making these hard copies should take the rest of my life, so we'll have tons of streams. And it's like not quite where I want it. Okay, all good. When did I start? I started at 12. O'clock. But if I keep going until an hour or so. Yeah, I started at 12. And then I'll hack off and play video games all by myself. I wanna work on it. Or I guess I have to like figure out what I'm gonna do for YouTube. Right. Right. I can continue on my plans. Yeah. Yeah. Man, these illustrations are sick. I love them. For all the negatives, at least the illustrations. Oops, didn't mean to punch that. I'm so sorry. So we used to do Twitch streams. They would be very chill, like this. Keep that. Keep that. It is so hot today. That's the main reason I don't want to stay down here too long. It's just so freaking hot. Please. Alright, so this one goes by itself. We'll give it some friends later, but for now it'll be enough. It's goofed up. Goodness. Too many goofs. Hate that for me. What? There's nothing. I said what at nothing. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry I'm so sleepy. I know most of y'all just vibing. You understand. What's happening here? Something's happened. Something has occurred. Wait. That's 83. 83. Should be 84. Five, 6. I don't know what happened here. These pages started together. 3 pages. We've got to find 89. Two, these are... What is happening here? Is this one wrong? Respect. Something weird happened here. It's 83, 84, 85, 67, 88. No, I don't have 89. Just missing. Oh. No. Yeah, it should be 290 as well. I'm so confused about what's happening. This one goes. Seven, 8. Hello, viewer. Is this really how books are made? My mind is expanding. Oh, some books can be made. That's how you make books by hand, at least. How are you doing? Because I'm exhausted. That's where I'm at. Making too many books. Slow day. I've got to drive several places in an hour. Sounds tiring. How many books so far? None fully done. We got, I think I have 4 text blocks done. And only one's like trimmed and ready to have a cover put on. But I only want to do 10 books like this, I've decided. Or like 12 books. These are just the hardcover ones. I'm gonna get the rest of them just printed regular. I'm not the bookmaster, so I can't judge you on face at all. That's true. I'm the bookmaster. Bought softcover because I found out I hate hardcover. That's fair. I just needed to sell hardcovers in order to pay for my editor. Because I'm a bit strapped for cash. Also decided I was gonna do YouTube again, which I often decide when I feel like I should be making money. I think I'm doing a great job. I'm so low energy though, because it's so freaking hot. After this, I'm gonna go upstairs and figure out a video. I'm just gonna rehash video topics. 100+ degrees for a few days for me? Oh god. Yeah, I don't know what that means in Celsius, but I think it's similar here. Well, it's only been the past 2 days, actually. Before then, it was like sweater weather. It was so cold and I loved it. And I was like, oh, I'll be able to do so much work now. But then the heat returned right as I got my edits in and was able to start printing books. It just means real bad, yeah. I think that's just the weather everywhere for the rest of the time, right? It's just real bad all the time. God, it's so stressful. Like, I have constant nightmares of, like, natural disasters now, which I feel is just, like, a 2020 mood. I don't know how anyone can, like, chill and be happy these days. More power to them, but I just cannot fathom. It just makes me so stressed all the time. I feel like it's like, as a nature lover, it's so much. But I don't want to weigh everyone down by the thoughts they're no doubt already happening, so hang a lantern on that one. There's good stuff going on, probably. I guess it's better to be too precious than not precious enough. This is true, yeah. I was supposed to have books ready for, like, a fair that I'm going to on the weekend, but I'm not gonna. Which sucks, because I made the editor work overtime to get this done, and it's just not happening. Fortunately. Alright, what's next? Everything is folded. I'm gonna have a drink of water. And I gotta make sure my hands are dry of condensation before I start handling books. As dry as can be, given the all over the place. Um, where did Ursula put my measuring stick? What does that mean? A hardcover moment. Sorry. Not where my face is gonna be. There, I moved it. It means this is a hardcover moment? Okay. Let's frickin' go. My goodness. There's so many little holes on the cutting board now because of this. just gonna start using like my screen recordings as my backup footage for videos, and then I won't have to record twice. Because if you're already like watching the streams, I don't think you care about the background footage. A soft cover is a billion times easier. It depends. Like if I was making a soft cover by hand, like it depends on whether or not I do signatures or not. Because if I did signatures from my soft covers too, like it would be exactly the same amount of effort. And I'm only really doing signatures because of how the grain of the paper is going that I have. That said, the soft covers I'm doing for this are going to be hella easy because I'm going to get them just printed professionally. I don't know if I like softcover or hardcover more, honestly. I think it just depends on the book. I think for reading like fiction stuff, like softcover is where it's at. If it's like a really pretty book, I want it a hardcover. Like I guess most coffee table books, but that's just coffee table books, right? Like they're kind of meant to be heavy duty and pretty and not really functional. It's very form over function kind of thing. I mean, the creation of the softcover book, the trade paperback, was what allowed books to stop being a luxury product. But now it's kind of getting back to that. I think it's like ebooks are like the proletariat books, you know? What do you think? Because before, books were more like this, and there needed to be like handmade components, so it was like a specialty kind of thing. They're great for huge books. I have a book of Earthsea collection. Yeah, yeah. There's like a certain size at which like hardcover makes sense. It's also for like archival sake, right? Like a softcover book doesn't archive as well because they're bound with glue entirely. Whereas hardcover books tend to be, well, they tend to be glue bound and with signatures and all of the little what's-its. Because the way that paperbacks are bound typically is perfect binding, which is where you just take a bunch of pages and stick them in glue, and then glue that to the cover. I think there's somewhere in the middle that's good. Because, like, signatures are nice because they open a lot better than just perfect binding. And you don't have to worry about them falling out as much. because they're all connected to each other all nicely and stuff. Whereas if your glue starts going bad on your hardcover book or your softcover book, they just kind of start pulling apart. That said, it's pretty easy. You just gotta heat up the glue again and it should rebind just fine. Whereas like a hardcover book is gonna be a little more involved, where you have to get the sewing correct. All that once. But now all of it is done by machine. So I think it's just like the cost of material now more than anything. Specifically ink and paper. And what happened was that the pandemic happened and a bunch of paper mills shut down. Because a lot of businesses went entirely digital over the pandemic. And the paper mills were already struggling because of pandemic. So basically, paper prices across the board have risen substantially, which is going to make books cost a lot more. Which makes it hard, especially when you're like a little guy, right? Because like book costs used to be like $8 a book, and now it's like 10, 15 for like the same amount. Which is like an insane markup. And that's the struggle. Because now I'm printing much larger books too. I started print because Avo is like 400 pages at like 5x7. Which is a lot. And 50 of those pages are just like, or I guess 38 pages are color, which is its own little thing. I found a printer that's reasonable for it, and I'm gonna have to make it like 6x9, which should decrease the book's page count a bit more. What kind of happens is like, depending on printer, so like printing a book that's 5x7 or 5x8 costs the exact same as printing a book with the same amount of pages that's 6x9. So I'm gonna do the 6x9. And the reason that is because paper comes in like set sizes and then they trim, right? So clearly like 5x7 is just the same amount of material as doing a 6x9 book for the printer, because they're just gonna shave off an extra inch or so. But for me, I can collapse the file a bit more, like if I make the print file wider, the page count is going to go down. I'm never going to end up with less color pages, though, because those are preset, because those are the illustrations of the book. But for the black and white pages, I can kind of lower that by adhering to the larger size books. Maybe I could push it further, see at what point a new paper size is needed. Because I think I can justify making like a stupidly large book, stupidly large like paper width and size when it's like an illustrated book, because there's like illustrations. So bigger book means prettier pictures, and because they're all like hand printed pictures, they should print well. They should get stupidly high DPI. And even blowing them up a little bit, they'll still look good. Less modern technology, am I right? Oh my god, there was just a huge wave of heat that just hit me. Holy heck, I don't even know where that came from. Pushing me down. Goodness. I need like an accountability buddy for YouTube. I guess it could be Ursula, but she's not good at pressuring me. No one's good at pressuring me, to be honest. I'm pretty bad at being pressured. I don't take no guff. Because as soon as I'm supposed to do something, I don't want to do it anymore. Gotta hire a loan shark or something. Okay. I did a whole bunch, so I'm gonna call it quits for today. Go to my room, cool off because it's so hot. And I streamed way longer than I thought I had the potential to. I saw the number go down to 1, and I didn't even feel that bad. We're making progress. And I got a lot recorded, so hopefully I can make a video out of it. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. Always good to chat.